Peace, beautiful people. It is I, Shogun K, bet like broad strats and 4 flats on a Cadillac. Sheesh, I'm here with it, back with another reaction video. Y'all know what time it is. I am back reacting to Nick D. Giovanni. I hope I said his name right. Last time I said it wrong. D. Giovanni. Is it D or Gia? It's D. Giovanni, I think. But anyways, he gonna be trying out the world's rarest food. So yeah, I wanna see what that's hitting on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That third one is the big one. It's the free 99. Help me to help you to help me to keep giving you great content, baby. Let's go, it's free, baby. Tap in.
This is the rarest food in the entire world.
Whoa!
But before I show you what it is, my friends and I are also gonna try this Japanese square watermelon, the world's most expensive.
Whoa, wait a minute. I've seen this watermelon before, yo. He got this off of Minecraft. Or Roblox. That's the watermelon off of Minecraft. Look.
The entire world.
Look.
But before I show you what it is, my friends and I are all.
This is the watermelon off of Minecraft, sir. Roblox. I've seen this before. My kids play this, bruh. This the joint off of Minecraft. It's a square watermelon. How the hell you even grow a square watermelon, a square fruit like that? That's crazy. It says from Japan, though. It's from Japan. Minecraft, Roblox, Japanese code. Yep, we getting somewhere. Let's go.
Also gonna try this Japanese square watermelon, the world's most expensive chocolate, and so much more. But we're starting here with these Oreo Ritz crackers, one of the rarest snacks in the United States with only 1,000 boxes ever made. This box right here.
Never knew Oreo and Ritz came together. Talk about interracial dating. Oh, crossbreeding.
It only cost me $10, but as the video moves on, the items are gonna get rarer and rarer and eventually priceless. First look, what do you guys think?
I like the idea of sweet and salty, honestly.
So supposedly this cracker is literally just half Oreo with the Oreo cream and half Ritz cracker with peanut butter.
Yeah.
I just forgot this was released in like 2019.
Spit it out. I like Oreos, so I like that half. The Ritz, forgettable.
Our next two items are this glass.
Nah, you ain't doing no crackers with milk. Now, see, I get the half because it's half Oreo, but to try to mix the milk in with it, that's crazy work, man. Nah, you don't do no milk with no crackers. No, not with no saltine crackers.
Of donkey milk from Serbia.
Sir, did you say donkey milk from Serbia? You ordered a Serbian donkey milk? Bro, why the hell you want milk from a donkey? Please tell me, why would you want milk from a donkey? Oh, Shrek, donkey milk face ass.
And this reindeer cheese from Sweden.
Are you joking?
Reindeer cheese from Sweden, bro. Reindeer, they done went up there and hollered at Saint Nick, you feel me? And hit up Rudolph and was like, yo, let me get some of that milk so we can make cheese, dog. This got to be elf food. It's got to be elf food. Yeah, cause ain't no regular person eating that. You ain't eating no reindeer cheese. That's elf food, man. North Pole specials, baby.
I don't know about this one, Nick.
So hear me out. This glass and this tube of reindeer cheese each cost me $25.
I don't even like cheese to begin with, so this is
Oh, it looks kind of nasty.
What do you think?
It's not good.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
What makes this so rare is the fact that reindeer make such little milk. Only about 1/10 of what a cow produces each day. Donkey.
See, that's like if you ever seen the movie Meet the Fockers, and he was talking about how he milked the cat. He just grabbed the little teeth and milked the cat. Reindeer don't produce milk like that, bro. That's crazy work, bro.
Milk, on the other hand, is much rarer. So believe it or not, we wanted to get donkey cheese, but Novak Djokovic, the tennis player, buys the entire world's supply because he loves it so much. Who wants to taste the donkey milk first?
I'll give it a whirl.
Go for it. Give it a try.
It's very smooth.
And while Parks is trying it, I'm gonna let you know that the composition of donkey milk is the closest milk in composition to human breast milk.
Oh, you was better off getting the Cambodian breast milk like Dave Chappelle. You was better off ordering some Cambodian breast milk if it has the highest DNA, what you call it, matching DNA as far as how it goes to a human. However he said that science stuff, you know what I'm talking about. They coincide together. If that's the case, you might as well got some real breast milk. How is that even possible? I don't know.
This is called a long neck avocado. These are so hard to find, each one costs $50. And they can grow up to 13.
I like an eggplant. Yo. No diddy.
Inches long.
Is the pit a normal size? Whoa.
Wow. Damn, look at that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's like a guitar.
I love it.
Inside, it does look just like a normal avocado. In fact, I think the color is even nicer. Lucky for you guys, I made some fresh guacamole. All of this guacamole came from 1/2 of a small long neck avocado.
Dive in. Cheers. Wow.
Delicious. Moving on to a true delicacy, these are ant eggs, also known as ant egg caviar. This single can here cost me $100.
Oh,
Please.
Are you being, I don't know if you're being serious.
now I've seen different tribes people eat ants, yo, and they say that they're very bitter and it's nasty as hell. But you know, I guess it's a little small burst of protein. But to eat the larva, the eggs, an ant egg. Have you ever seen the queen ant just lay eggs? She just sit there her whole life and just be letting the eggs out, and they just keep grabbing them. And she just, yeah, her abdomen is like it's like 3 times the size of her whole body, and like the eggs just come out, and the ants just take them and pass them off. Oh, that's gross, yo. Why are people eating this? Why would you eat this?
I mean, serious.
It's a delicacy. These are a huge luxury all across Southeast Asia, and people say they taste creamy and citrusy.
Perfect, delicious.
Parse is gonna start.
I'm gonna have to reject this one. Can't.
Creamy and citrusy? Who wants to taste something that's creamy and citrusy? Well, no. Because I remember the orange, what is it called? The orange creamsicles. Used to buy back in the day, had the orange on the outside. It was vanilla ice cream on the inside. You know what I'm talking about? Popsicle joints. No? Some of y'all know. If you ever been to an ice cream truck, you probably know.
Because this is one of the more adventurous items in this video, I'm gonna let you guys off easy and fast forward to another $100 item.
Thank God.
Later in the video, we're gonna try the rarest and most expensive caviar in the world. So that's why I'm not making you try the ant egg caviar, but it is rare. Not quite as rare as this item here. This is a Japanese square watermelon. There are only 300 made every year, and technically, it also costs $100. But to get one, you need a reservation, and it's basically impossible to get the reservation, which means this item is essentially kind of priceless.
How do they make these?
So they're grown in this like special square box mold, and that's how they get the shape.
This is my single favorite.
Oh, there it is. I was wondering the same thing because, you know, watermelons grow in circular forms. How they get it to grow in a square? So they pretty much box it in. You feel me? Put it in jail. Yeah. This is the jailed watermelon, bruh. It's a caged in. I know why the caged watermelon sings. This is oppression, bro. This is what this is right now. They put that watermelon in a jail cell for its entire life and it's forced to be a square. Japan, y'all got some explaining to do, man. Y'all can't be jailing watermelons around here, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool. Nah, that ain't cool.
Favorite fruit.
So unfortunately, these are harvested before they're ripe, so they're technically inedible. They're used for decoration and high-end gifts in Japan.
Perfect.
Stop. Before we even cut it open. So you telling me that you gonna jail a watermelon? So the watermelon thing, he got a chance at life. He started out a seed, put him in the dirt. He started sprouting out. He started growing only to get put in jail as an adolescent. And he's jailed his whole life. And then after he's jailed and conformed into a square, he don't even get a chance to get eaten. That's crazy work, bro. Y'all got some explaining to do. Why? What's the point? As a decoration, a gift? But if you can't eat it, well, you gonna just hold it in the house until it rot out and then throw it away? Yo.
Wow. That is so cool. But you see how it's weirdly colored?
Yeah.
Like it's yellow. It's not edible.
I had the highest hopes to eat this. You have no
Smell it. It should smell.
Wow. It smells amazing. Too bad.
Toss that. Ain't supposed to be yellow on the inside like that. Nah.
Next time.
This is kopi luwak, a special type of coffee. This container here cost me $150 to ship from Indonesia.
So what's special about this?
Why don't we make the coffee first and I'll tell you while we're drinking it.
It has to be just more than coffee.
Okay.
It smells really good, actually.
For $150 for one can of coffee? Nah, bro. It better come with a barista. It better come with a barista.
You got something up your sleeve.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's gonna make my coffee soon as, you know what I mean, for at least an hour a day. You know what I'm saying? Rent a barista out. Nah, that's still, no, that don't even make sense. No. Because they get like $16 an hour plus tip. I can't afford that either.
Though I already know. It does seem a little too good to be true.
None of us have ever used a French press.
Nope.
We think this is the right way. So we stir it up.
Nice.
And once we've waited for a bit, you can press that down.
I'm suspicious. I'm telling you, Mark. I'm suspicious. Cheers.
good coffee.
Yeah.
Now it's $150. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be something crazy to why it's $150. Like maybe it still has the sediment and the dirt from the local area on it. I don't know, man. Let's see.
So this ultra rare coffee is actually made by civets, which look sort of like a cat or a weasel.
What do you mean by that?
The way it's made is that these animals basically eat these coffee cherries and then they partially digest them, and this reaction happens in their stomach. And when it comes out the other end, it's supposed to taste extra good.
Did I not tell you guys something was...
That's doo-doo. That's doo-doo. Hell no. Bro, you made, hey yo, I'm glad I ain't got no friends like this. We are no longer friends, sir. Sir, we gotta fight now. Yeah, we gotta box. You sat there and let them men drink doo-doo? Animal doo-doo. Feces. Fecal matter. Hell no. Nah, bruh. How you, bruh? What you mean they gonna eat it and slightly digest it, and when it comes out so they shit. When they shit it out, you gonna put it in, no, bruh. You gonna drink that? Oh my God. That can stay rare. Cause it's never gonna enter my house. Never gonna enter this body. This is a holy temple of the Lord. And fecal matter ain't going in there. You know what I'm saying? I did used to eat chitlins back in the day, so I guess I can't say too much. But we ain't talking about chitlins, right? We talking about a coffee bean that came out of an animal's anus. Out of the anus. You feel me? That's crazy work.
suspicious about this? I told you he's always up to something.
Well, here's the thing. One cup of this coffee can cost anywhere from $50 to $150. So there's something about it that people love.
Probably wouldn't know the difference between this and...
Yeah, totally. This is a great morning cup of coffee.
It's like a regular cup of coffee. I wouldn't pay more to get this kind of coffee over a regular cup. It tastes the same.
Certainly not, yeah.
It's time to turn up the heat. Here we have gold Tabasco sauce and jalapeno M&Ms, each equally difficult to find and $200 a pop.
God,
Look at these.
Only
$200 for some M&Ms. Listen. If I pay $200, I'm gonna go see Eminem in concert. You feel me? I'm not spending on no candy. And Tabasco sauce. I don't like Tabasco sauce. Say what you want. Tabasco sauce is not hot sauce, and I'm gonna prove it to some of y'all right now. It's not hot sauce. Actually, it says it right there. It's pepper sauce. It ain't hot sauce. It's pepper sauce. Pepper sauce. All right, my Louisiana say hot sauce. My crystals say hot sauce. That is pepper sauce. Does nobody want no watery hot sauce? Who wants some watery peppers to put on their chicken? Not me. Not me, sir. You can keep that. And a $200 bottle? Nah, I'm good.
Only 10,000 bottles of this were ever made, and it's been aged for 15 years and comes in this luxurious...
That doing like a champagne bottle. You could prank somebody with that if you just covered the, you feel me, and told them, hey, just try some of the champagne. And told them dip their head back and just cover the label. It's like a champagne bottle, bro. Yeah, you probably could prank somebody with that, but not for $200. Not for $200. No. That's an expensive prank.
champagne bottle. As for the jalapeno M&Ms, my thought is they're either gonna taste amazing or be absolutely horrible. I do love the bag. Like the guy's got the big hat on, he's holding a bunch of jalapenos.
And they're peanut M&Ms, and that's a good start.
So jalapeno and peanut, this is...
Interesting. Well, I do feel like peanuts go really well with a lot of like Thai cuisine, for instance, has peanuts and a lot of spice.
Peanut M&Ms are a 10 out of 10 food on their own, so I'm worried that anything could tarnish it.
Oh, wait, I didn't think of them being these colors either. Oh, that's fun.
They're big. Not horrible at all.
I can barely taste any jalapeno.
It's not too spicy.
So initially I wasn't getting any spice. Now I feel a little bit, tiny bit.
Yeah, the fourth quarter they get you.
I tasted way more peanut than I did jalapeno, but I love their effort.
Let's talk about the gold Tabasco.
Okay, so I do want to try the ankle line. It's not for $200. Yo, y'all tripping. If anybody got one of those bags for sale for the low, I'm talking about I pay $10 for it, but $200? No sir, no sir, no sir.
It might sound crazy that it's been aged for 15 years, but later in the video, we're gonna try a balsamic vinegar that's been aged for 100 years.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, here we go.
That is really good.
Really good, and that has a kick.
It's an interesting color. It's much darker than...
See, look at that watery stuff, man. That's not hot sauce. Look how watery it is, bro. I don't care if it's aged for 15 years. Put it back for another 100. Put it back until it starts to solidify a little bit more. You feel me? Doesn't nobody want no water, no hot, spicy water? Come on, man.
and regular Tabasco.
I feel like it would take over a lot of
The dominating flavor, yeah.
But this bottle could probably last you a while.
I want to take that home with me.
This next item might look like a dinosaur egg, but it's actually an emu egg.
Whoa.
As things get rarer, the cost goes up. So this one is now $250 for this single egg.
It's beautiful, yeah.
An emu. Them little joints that look like ostriches. It looks like an ostrich, yo, but it's not an ostrich. It's an emu. Emu, like Temu. Yo, I wonder if that's where they got the name from. Temu, emu. Hey, might be on to something. Their logo is probably that. No, it's not. It's just a T. It's Temu. I don't know. Let's see.
That is heavy. That is dense.
Very high stakes to hold this egg.
So this egg weighs about 1.5 pounds, which is the same as 1 dozen chicken eggs. We're gonna save this egg. We're actually going to boil it and try it later with our caviar. Moving on, this is called Amazon air water. This water comes from the humidity and condensation from the Amazon rainforest. The case of 4 of these cost a little over $350.
Wow.
We're not gonna drink this like a regular glass of water. All right, so this is like a bottle of wine, right? And so first we have to decant it. And all of this is genuine crystal. Oh, okay. Oh,
Good
God, I'm
aim.
spilling it. Oh, I just spilled like 50 bucks. This is just gonna sit here like any wine would to kind of open up. And ideally this water is the best water we've ever tasted. I gotta be careful when I pour this.
Every drop counts.
Bar's high for this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not blowing me out of the water expectation-wise.
It's water, man. Come on, man. I feel it that it's coming from the atmosphere of the rainforest, but our atmosphere is all jacked up with pollution. We got all kind of gases and emissions all flying through the whole world. It don't matter where you get it from. That water is jacked, especially if it's coming from the air. You sucking out the air above the rainforest. It's still got all the chemicals and everything else, all the hairsprays, jet engine fuels, crop dust, everything else is going on in the world is going on over there too. We share the same air on this planet. So you sucking all that air out of there, you just ingesting a whole bunch of chemicals like everybody else. Might as well have some tap water.
I don't know if I can taste the Amazonian air.
It's almost more of a power move to buy your water like this and just be like, this right here, the rarest, most expensive chocolate bar in the entire world. Woo! You guys like chocolate?
Love chocolate.
This company only makes a few hundred of these per batch, and they regularly sell.
I'm gonna let y'all live with that snap y'all just did, yo. Yo, I'm gonna play that snap one more time. Watch the snap, y'all.
Love chocolate.
This company only makes a few hundred. More of a power move to buy your water
Watch the snap, y'all.
like this and just be like, this right here,
Here
the
it go.
rarest, most expensive
Look,
chocolate
look,
bar
look.
in the entire world. You guys like chocolate?
Love chocolate.
This company only makes a few hundred of these per batch, and they regularly sell for up to $500 per bar. What makes this so rare is the
500.
cacao that this comes from. These are cacao pods.
See, a lot of people don't even know that. That's chocolate. That's where your chocolate comes from, right there. Those things right there. And when they open it up, it look disgusting. It look like something from aliens. It look like it's alien eggs fermenting in the cacao, AKA chocolate. That's where it comes from.
This is the fruit where chocolate comes from. And there's this one variety of this fruit from Ecuador that dates back 5,300 years old. A lot of people thought it went
It look like a big stuffed almond. Like if you could take an almond and blow it up big and stuff it with alien eggs, that's what it look like. Watch when they open it, if they open it.
extinct until not that long ago.
There you go, look at that. Oh, you actually know what that look like? Another trip to the clinic. It look like another trip to the clinic, ladies. If you wake up in the morning and your stuff look like that right here, it's time to call a doctor. Every doctor you know. Dr. Phil, Dr. Dre, Dr. Bailey. For those that watch Grey's Anatomy, you got to call every doctor you know. You hear me? And some of y'all is in this category.
Someone found a few trees in this remote area of the Ecuadorian rainforest.
That looks pure.
I have a sort of a fun idea. 1 second.
What is he up to?
I have this other box of dark chocolate, also from Ecuador. It's from a company called Blue Stripes.
It's a beautiful bar itself.
Each of these chocolate bars goes for $5. So 5 versus 500. I want to do a blind taste test. Can this chocolate be worth that much money?
Let's find out.
Put on your blindfolds. I'm going to mix these up so that only we know which one is which. First one, let me give you guys each a square.
It's really, really good chocolate.
It's not too brittle. It's chewy enough. I like that one a lot.
Now for the second one.
Cheers. This one feels a little less rich, a little lighter, right, Mark?
Yeah, the bar's not quite as thick.
Not quite as flavorful, I'll say that.
So which bar are you picking? Number 1 or number 2?
I have to say probably bar number 1.
Me as well.
Take the blindfolds off.
First, okay, I already knew that expensive red chocolate was not going to be what it is because it's probably got a higher percentage of actual cacao in there. Cacao, however you pronounce it, man, the chocolate, it's got a higher percentage of the coca leaf up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? The richer the chocolate you get, the higher that dark chocolate content, the less milk, the less additives. It's gonna be more of a bitter. It's kind of like with your coffee. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get coffee from Starbucks, y'all sugar that thing up. You know what I'm saying? To your liking. Some of y'all don't even drink coffee. Y'all drink liquid ice cream. You know what I mean? But if you have the coffee by itself, you really get it to taste the undertones, the bitterness, the more grainier tastes. Is that the word? Grainier? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The earthy. That's what I'm looking for. You taste the earthy taste to the what is it? Coffee, to the coffee. But in this case, when you're dealing with high quality chocolate, it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be more bitter. It's gonna have less sugar, less milk, and more of the actual coca leaf.
Bar number 1.
Or plant. Is it a leaf or a plant? Is that the coca almond? Yeah, the big coca almond. It's gonna have less of that in there. Yeah, coca almond.
$5 bar.
I think just biting into this first one, it was so smooth all the way down.
Can't go wrong with chocolate either way.
Yeah.
What?
It's moving.
What are these?
These look like fingers.
Can someone please tell me what's going on, Nick? Why aren't you talking?
This pile of seafood in front of me might not look like much, but because of how rare these are, this cost me $750.
There's so much mobility.
Oh, then it moved. I think I've seen this before.
Coming from that.
This is not going.
It look like mummy vagina. Yo, it looked like mummy vagina. look.
Pile of seafood in front of me might not look like much,
Hold on.
because
Let's
of
see.
how
Hold
rare
on.
these
Look.
are, this cost me.
Look, you got pterodactyl fingers. He done went and found pterodactyl toes, or Tyrannosaurus toes. It's some or T-Rex toes. It's some kind of dinosaur toes, and a damn a mummified vagina.
me $750.
Look what happened when that water hit that bit. When the air hit that bit.
This is not going in my system.
Yo, that's a mummified vagina.
I'm telling you right now, guys.
This is abalone. It came from California, and these are live gooseneck barnacles. They came from Portugal. Abalone is similar to oysters and clams, and it's so incredibly rare that it's a symbol of wealth and prosperity in many Asian.
Look, the salt took all whatever moisture was left on that mummy. That salt just pulled it right up out of there. That thing said, "We are closed. We are no longer open for business. We ain't been open for 1,000-something years."
Cultures.
What about those?
So those are gooseneck barnacles. These are even more rare. These live on certain areas of rocks where the waves crash so violently.
Bro, you can't tell me they don't like a toe with a toenail. Crazy toes with toenails, bro. Dinosaur toenails. Like if dinosaurs was able to get their nails done, you know, back in the prehistoric time, the dinosaur age, that's what a T-Rex would come out stunting on them. You feel me? A female T-Rex comes stunting on them with that. Or a pterodactyl will fly down like, yeah, check out my talons. Check my talons out, big. Yeah, that would look like right there. Like she got it done. You know what I'm saying? And came and stun on them.
Violently that people risk their lives to go and get them, and some people have died collecting these. So here's the thing, I'm not letting you guys off easy anymore. We're going to try one of these. I'm happy to try either. You guys pick.
I might have to get going. I'll see you later.
Neither of these are calling my name,
Yeah.
to be honest, but there's something about these that seem just a bit more familiar, like close to mussels or clams.
Let's try the abalone. The first step here is to clean off the abalone. Sprinkle a little salt on there for me. Look at that movement.
What?
Isn't that amazing? Once we put enough salt on there, I'm gonna scrub this off a little bit. Some of those darker spots are starting to come off. We're going to scrub, and eventually it'll get all nice and clean like this. And look at how beautiful the shell is. Once it's nice and clean, I'm gonna take it out of the shell. Look at the shell.
Whoa.
That's epic.
That is art.
Looking at it now, are you feeling better about it?
A tad.
Yeah, it looks like a scallop.
So the way to prep this now is to slice it super, super thin. And now once I've sliced a bunch of it up, I'm going to sit it back into its own shell. Finishing touches, lemon and soy sauce, and it's ready.
Let's dive in. Not too bad.
Tastes a little like scallop,
Yeah.
a little like clam. I think it's really good.
No, it's good. Big fan.
To go from where it was to where it is now, it looks way more epic.
I probably can try that as long as you show it to me cleaned. I don't want to see the before process. You feel me? If you come out looking like this, nice and clean, you know what I'm saying? If it's cleaned up, a brother gonna eat. Don't bring the wolf around. Don't bring the wolf. it's got to be clean. You know what I'm saying? You feel me if you feel me.
Appetizing now.
At $1,000 per bottle, this item right here is technically balsamic vinegar, but that description doesn't really do it justice. This is Juicy 100 Reserve Balsamic. It's aged for 100 years and only a few bottles are released each year. The label is made from real 24 karat gold and the bottle is blown by a master glassmaker.
They really go above and beyond with this one.
Beautiful. I would love to take this home. I mean, this is elegance.
This box is like what you'd get a fancy watch in. I feel nervous holding the bottle. Number 358 out of 400. If you break it, you buy it.
Ooh. Okay. I'm really excited for this.
Get the bread. Get the bread.
Before we move on, we're going to pair this.
Man, listen. You gonna get more spending your money on some Tom Ford, man. I ain't gonna hold you. This no. I would get more value out of spending my money on some Tom Ford cologne, man. You know what I'm saying? Than doing this. Nah, heck nah.
With this golden olive oil from Greece. This is from the foothills of Mount Olympus, home of the Olympic gods. It is a 24 karat gold infused extra virgin olive oil. I got this beautiful balsamic olive oil platter. At the bottom there is some of our 100-year-old balsamic, and the top, of course, you can see we have gold flaked olive oil.
You really are the king of plating.
This is nice, right? Just dip in there. Just
Hold
for
on,
getting
man.
the
Hold on.
purposes.
1 second. Let's see.
Wow. 10 out of 10. Seriously, 10 out of 10.
And the olive oil is a proper way to start a meal.
Next up is a $1,500 item called Elvish honey. And it's rare because the honey has to be harvested in the middle of the night by professional climbers.
That's beautiful.
Are these professional climbers elves? That's what I want to know. Are these the elves of the Northern Kingdom out of the Lord of the Rings? Are they the ones harvesting this on their land and then selling it to the humans on mid-ground? You feel me? Because that's the only way I'm paying $1,500 for some honey. Nah, you wildin'.
Yeah, I love the honeycomb glass.
And speaking of honeycomb, I wanted to bring in a full frame of honeycomb just because I don't know if you guys have ever seen that before.
No.
This is like nice, good quality, regular honey from a honeycomb.
Oh, wow. That's a dessert.
So there's our baseline.
It's a pretty high bar.
Nice.
Great sound.
Yeah. It smells so different.
It smells more like molasses, to be honest, doesn't it?
But Winnie the Pooh would kill you for that. You hear me? Winnie the Pooh would commit murder for that bottle of honey.
It doesn't even smell sweet to me.
It smells more savory.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost lemony.
Really fragrant from all those wildflowers, I think, right? That's cool.
Yeah.
The more you smell it, the more it kind of opens up to something totally different. Just a teaspoon.
Wow.
Kind of bitter though.
It's very bitter. If you hadn't told me that this is honey, it's so different.
I'd have to put my vote for the first one.
You know what's interesting is because it's supposed to have these medicinal kind of magical qualities, I wonder if like that's
It does taste like medicine.
in like a kind of a cool way. We've all tried prosciutto, maybe even some jamon, but at the tip.
Stop. I don't ever want to listen. No diddy if I say this, pause and all that. I ain't never eaten no meat that got a tattoo on it, man. You feel me? Like this is possibly somebody from jail. This is like somebody leg from jail. It's got a jail tat on it. You know what I'm saying? I know this animal came from a bad life. This animal came from the struggle, from the trenches. You feel me? Like he got a whole jail tat. I'm not eating nothing that's got a jail tat on it. No diddy. Pause. All that. But y'all feel what I'm saying, bro? It's a jail tat on it. Come on, man. I don't care how much it costs.
Tippity top of the holy grail of ham, there's Cinco Jotas Jamon Iberico.
I love Jamon Iberico.
In front of us is a leg of the finest ham on the planet, but that does result in
Hold
a
on.
hefty.
Iberico.
In front of us is a leg of the finest ham.
Look at that tat, bro. Look at the gangs. Look at the gang. Look at the gang tat, bro. You feel me? This pig was in they was part of the set, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was part of the set, man. The PDs, man. The pig disciples, bro. They was part of a set, bro. They was in their running stuff, bro. He got jail tats. Look at that. Pig disciples, bro. On pig nim. On pig nim. You feel me? He was running the gang on pig nim. You heard me? I don't want no parts of that. You feel me? No parts.
on the planet, but that does result in a hefty $2,000 price tag. That said, I have been lucky enough to try this before, and I will say, as a special treat once in a while, having a few slices is worth it.
All right, let's do it.
I'm ready if you are.
So first I'll make a small cut right here, and then we begin to start trimming away some of that fat. We need to save all of these fat scraps that we cut off. We need them later when we go to cover up the jamon, since we're obviously not going to eat all of it right now. Do either of you guys have any guesses on what makes this so rare?
I would have to guess it's either the number of animals or the way that it's preserved.
Maybe it's the process through which the pig itself lives.
Or is it only in a specific area of the world?
So it's rare because it comes from a rare purebred pig that eats basically just acorns. And then it's cured by a master ham maker for up to 4 years in the mountains and meadows of Spain. You just want to go back and forth, very, very thin. And as you can see, when I slice, I can see the knife through my slices the whole time. That's how you want it to be sliced. And it's recommended that you actually pick it up with your fingers. Nice little thin slice.
Sure.
This is such a staple in Europe, especially in Spain.
Now listen, I don't eat pork no more. I haven't eaten pork for like 10 years now. That look fire though. Them slices look fire, bro. If you a pork eater, you might want to come together one time for the family, bro, and try this out. 2 bands is a lot, but I feel like if you get like maybe 50 people, y'all put a little bread together. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bread together.
In Europe, especially in Spain.
Oh my God, it is the best. It is the best.
Cheers, gentlemen.
See what you guys think.
So delicious.
I like how thin it is, and then you can really taste the...
Wow, that look fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm telling you, little family come together, purchase a little small one, $2,000, but still, that'd be jump for like a holiday, you know what I'm saying? Or a wedding or something like that. If you eat pork, you know what I mean? If you eat pork, that like gotta jump. I mean, I would cover the tattoo up though. I'm still on this tattoo, bro. The jail tat got to go. You feel me? The jail tat got to go. I know you can't eat that part of the skin. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's why he cutting around it. He don't want to disrespect pig them.
the different sections of the cut.
Having one of these is always crazy for me. Next item, even crazier. Inside this is the rarest bottle of ketchup anywhere in the world. It's from a partnership between Ed Sheeran and Heinz, who is famous for his love of Heinz ketchup.
Ah.
Interesting.
$3,000 for some tomatoes? See, this is above my understanding, bro. This is some, excuse my phrase for y'all that don't get offended, but this is some rich nigga shit. RNS. Cause this is way out of my league. I ain't paying $3 for $3,000 for some tomatoes. For some ketchup? Tomato, vinegar, and water? Nah, I'm cool.
Right? As you can see from this note inside, there were only 150 made. And if you look at the bottle, you'll actually see there's Ed's signature. And this is a print of the tattoo he has on his arm.
He's brilliant. I'm really excited to try. He's just a genius.
Part of me wishes it would play his music when you open up this box here,
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about her. What do you guys think of the actual bottle?
It's awesome.
Yeah, I would definitely keep this after I had finished the ketchup. That's for sure.
I'm curious to understand what this all means.
$3,000, you might as well keep that, use it as an urn. And your next relative that passed away, you might as well go ahead and get them cremated and put them in that ketchup bottle. Because that's the only way you're going to be getting any use out of an empty bottle that was $3,000, bro. Turn that up to an urn. And it better be a beloved family member. I'm talking about grandma, granddaddy, mom, dad. You can't put the family dog in there, the family cat. It's got to be somebody very important in the family. You feel me?
Oh, all of his tattoos.
Yeah.
And what was the bite with ketchup that made him decide to commemorate it?
The other thing is, to make it a little more accessible, Heinz made a tomato Ed chup. So if we don't want to open that one, we can use this, and it's the same ketchup in both of them.
Can we try a little bit?
Yeah, so the other thing, I just figured I'd get us some normal fries.
Oh, yeah.
Each of us gets our own container. I mean, the thing is, I know it's just regular Heinz ketchup. One of the all-time greatest things. Nice work, guys. Next, for some wagyu, but not just any wagyu. It's an A5 bone-in wagyu ribeye, worth $5,000. Already, that's the most expensive cut of wagyu you can get. And on top of that, we've then dry aged it for a year. Nobody does this because it's too expensive.
That side kind of looks like typical wagyu, and then this side, I wouldn't really be able to know what that is or classify it, honestly.
That part we trim off. We cannot eat that part. But it's important because it's protected the rest of the meat on the inside.
I'm sorry. $5,000 and I can't eat the whole thing? Oh no, y'all tripping. Take it back. Take it back. If it's $5,000, I can't eat the whole thing. Chop $1,000 off. Chop $1,000 off of that. You know what I'm saying? If I can't eat the whole thing, what are we doing? It ain't $5,000 if I can't eat the whole thing. If I can't eat it on the motherfucking rooter to the tutor, it ain't the right motherfucking right. That means you gotta take your ass back to the motherfucking drawing board and figure out the right price.
Inside. It doesn't even smell like Wagyu to me. It's weird.
It's what dry aged meat smells like.
And is that from the outside covering?
That's the outside, but it's gonna be in the flavor on the inside too. So to cut it, I have to locate those bones on the bottom. Normally the bones come out of Wagyu too, because when it ships from Japan, that's more weight. It's just easier to take it out. So it's not easy to get bone-in Wagyu as it is. Let's slice in here. I'm gonna follow the path of the bone.
It's like butter.
Yeah, it's cutting really smoothly.
And then you can see when I open it up, that cross section is beautiful.
That's the classic Wagyu view.
That is Wagyu.
Yeah.
So as you watch me trim this, you can see and understand more why dry aging is so expensive. Already, you lose a lot of the volume from water, and then you have to trim a bunch of it off.
So Nick, let me ask you, how will you season something like this?
So you basically won't. You only want a tiny bit of salt. The rest should speak for itself.
Got it.
And we'll need only the tiniest of bites. But before I do anything, look at the patterns.
Yeah, it's speckled in there. It's
Beautiful.
And in there is the intermuscular fat. That's the fat between the muscle, and that's what makes Wagyu as expensive as it is. So to cook, first we're gonna use some of that dry aged fat. You guys smell that?
So it's pretty much like the best version of ribeye you can get. You know, because ribeye is known for those intermuscular fat zones, you know what I'm saying? But not like that. They don't look nothing like that.
I love that smell, wow.
So that way that extra fat doesn't go to waste. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of salt on each piece.
That's the sizzle.
It has me salivating.
It's crazy, no?
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet it'll be one of the better bites of meat that you ever have in your life. There's like a certain transition in the smell where you know it's gonna be more burning versus like actually browning. So now I know we're good to flip over. Look at that.
Wow.
Like I said, you're cooking this in a matter of seconds, and then we are ready. So give it a second. Cool.
It's really perfectly cooked.
Is it a $5,000 bite?
You said before this is gonna be one of the best bites of meat. It really was. It was so good.
I don't want it to end.
For this next one, you're either gonna know what I'm talking about or you're gonna think I've gone completely insane. Let me ask you guys first. Have you ever seen those crazy listings on eBay of these weird, rare-shaped snacks? Or do you
I
have
don't
no
think I
idea?
spend as much time on eBay as you do.
So you have no idea what I'm talking about?
No.
Curious what you mean by weird shape.
In 2017, a hot Cheeto that was in the shape of that famous gorilla Harambe sold for $100K. And then in 2021, somebody...
A Cheeto sold for $100,000? Who the hell would buy a Cheeto for $100,000? One Cheeto. Yo, some of y'all got too much money and you silly as hell. Y'all got way too much. There's no way people are out here spending $100,000 for a Cheeto. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
in Australia found a puffy Dorito, and the company, Doritos, actually bought it from them for $20,000. Can you guys guess where I'm going with this?
No, I really can't.
What did you find?
The right question is, what did I buy? I may or may not have spent about $10,000 on some of these rare snacks off eBay.
Oh boy, what do we got?
It doesn't look like much.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, yeah.
This?
Well, hold on. I bought this little school of goldfish. I bought a puffy Dorito. I bought this seahorse-shaped Cheeto, and I bought a chicken nugget in the shape of the Among Us character.
For $10,000?
Maybe a little more. Before you guys judge me, let's just look at them. These are such rare misprints of the most popular snacks in the world, and people actually buy them.
People, just Nick.
Look at this. It's a school of goldfish swimming together.
Wow.
Come on.
I don't know about 10,000. I just don't know.
People find meaning in a lot of different.
They find meaning in it, but if you find a meaning in that, you need to check what you describe as your meaning and your purpose and what you're doing here. $10,000 on that? I mean, I thought you're doing it for YouTube, right, to show this stuff, but people, like he's saying, people actually spend money on this type of stuff. How's Doritos gonna buy back a messed up Dorito chip for $20,000? You know how many messed up Doritos I done got? I done got a Dorito that like Michael Jackson. Yeah, it was supposed to be nacho cheese. It was albino. It was an albino Dorito. I should have put it online and see how much I could have sold it for. That's crazy.
Things, and I'm really happy that you found that.
The puffy Dorito was supposed to be in here.
Where is it?
They sent me an empty box.
I'm stunned.
Among Us chicken nugget. That's pretty cool.
Then they worked you. They worked you. They ain't even seen your Cheeto, bro. They worked you. Wow.
I'm excited. No, rip it open.
What do you mean? It's not, it's about like the look of it. This is a rare item.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
This one is beautiful.
Hang it in the Louvre.
Come on, look at that thing.
That is worthy.
The texture of the tail is quite prominent. Number one of the three, probably, right?
Oh, yeah.
This was what I was most excited for. I'm glad you guys are finally understanding a little bit more of what we're talking about here.
That's a winner.
That's pretty cool. I like that one.
I completely understand. I think that's just throwing money in the toilet. I'll be 100 with you. I'd never do nothing like that. That's crazy. It's people out here starving. People ain't got no shoes. People ain't got no knees. It's people that need knees, Craig. They need knees. And you out here buying a Cheeto that look like what is that? What is that thing called? What's this thing called, man? That can have babies by itself. What is it? A seahorse. That's what it's called. A seahorse. Come on, man. We can do better. We got to do better. We got to do better.
Before we move on to a few items that money simply cannot buy, this here is Almas caviar, the rarest and most expensive caviar anywhere in the world. The name Almas means diamond in Russian because it's said to be the diamond of all caviar. And at over $15,000 per kilogram, it also costs more than most diamonds.
Oof.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, I've actually seen a lot of celebrities have this before, so this ain't nothing new to me. And Andrew Zimmern, if you remember Andrew Zimmern, he used to travel the world and try like the craziest foods all over the world. He was in Russia and had this kind of before.
That is beautiful. Look at this.
Acetra Almas private stock. This is the kind of caviar that the caviar company keeps for themselves.
Oh my
Here
God.
we go.
There is another compartment,
Oh.
white gloves, and then the key to open it is like the fanciest little key. And then I think this is a little mother of pearl plate, and then of course a bunch of mother of pearl spoons.
Oh.
I've never
See, that's something you would eat if you was going to go have lunch with or dinner with like the Queen of England. She'll bring out one of the dudes with the crazy top hats. You feel me? He'll have the white gloves on and he'll serve that to you. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But for 15 bands, no. Nah, I'm good. Not for no fish eggs. There's a bunch of Nemos in there. If you don't know what caviar is, it's Nemo. It's the fish eggs.
Ever seen a caviar that light and golden? Gloves off, a blini, a little scoop. We forgot to mention, this is our ostrich egg.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It's not even all of it because it was so big. Little bit of ostrich egg on top, tiny little touch of creme fraiche on top, and a couple of chives.
I'll take this. Wow. I've never tasted flavor like that in caviar.
And the caviar really stands out.
It has more
Caviar is salty. And I don't like the way, if you ever had it, you know what I'm about to say. What it does in your mouth, I don't really like that. I don't like that feeling at all. You know what I'm saying? And that caviar ain't for me. Nah.
flavor.
Kind of pops, yeah.
Super buttery.
Yeah, it's really smooth.
Trying it plain.
You can sense the butter even more now.
Yeah, I think I even prefer it plain, to be honest.
Let's go to the priceless items. So lots of people say caviar goes well with fried chicken, which is why it's a perfect segue to our next item. This fried chicken prime bottle. This is prime that's flavored fried chicken. They did not sell this. I got this straight from Logan. So from a distance, it looks like a normal KFC bin. Then you look at the face and it's Logan Paul's face.
I didn't even notice that.
And they specifically said that this is not for consumption.
I think we have to try it though.
Oh gosh, that's cool.
What? This is pretty epic.
This is amazing. It says frydration instead.
Hey, them Paul brothers, they know how to make some money. Yo is selling you a drink that's flavored like chicken. An energy drink, not an energy drink. It's like Gatorade, right? Promise like Gatorade? Yeah, it's like Gatorade. They sold you chicken flavored Gatorade that you can't even drink. That's crazy, bruh.
Instead of hydration. But before we try it, I decided to get us a regular bucket of KFC because we might as well compare the flavor.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it. Here we go.
Cheers.
Oh, I can't.
I taste the chicken.
Yeah, it's as advertised.
I taste the chicken.
It tastes exactly like fried chicken.
Ugh.
It's like the same thing.
Same thing.
There's no difference. I might wash it down.
No way. They nailed it, I guess.
Yeah, they really did.
That's some big back activity. You gonna eat fried chicken and wash it down with Gatorade flavored fried chicken? That is some big back. That's some big back shit right there. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's perfectly disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well this would do on the market. As a product, it hit the spot.
This is our second to last item. The final one is for you guys, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. But first,
Oh my gosh, is
There
that
we go.
lobster?
Why is it so blue?
it's not a blue lobster.
I seen a blue crab before, and the guy that caught it, he weighed it, he measured it, took pictures of it, and threw it back because it's such a rare thing to catch these, man.
This is a 1 in 100 million cotton candy lobster. Just so you understand, the odds of catching a regular blue lobster are 1 in 2 million. This is truly the best representation of a food that money simply cannot buy. Lucky for me, I know a pretty cool lobsterman who caught this lobster a little while back and let me borrow it for this video.
So how does this happen?
Due to a rare genetic mutation. And this one here has a few brown spots because it's actually about to molt its shell. And when it eventually molts its shell, it's gonna look something like this.
Never seen anything close to this. This is incredible.
It would be a crime to cook this lobster. So we're gonna send him off to an aquarium where he can live happily ever after. And believe it or not, he'll be much safer than he would be in the wild there. So instead, I've got a lobster that's much bigger. This is an 11-pound lobster, the biggest money can buy. Look how small this crab is versus the actual lobster. Lobsters this old can be up to 140 years of age. Just look at the size of my hand compared to its crusher claw. And trust me when I say you don't want to get your fingers anywhere near this thing. It's so big that to prepare it, we need to break it down into smaller parts and then steam it in 3 different pots. Then the shell is so thick that I'll need to use some pretty incredible force to open it up. And guys, we're left with this. Insane.
That's bigger than his hand.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Cutting into this thing is like
Just take a second and imagine what it's like to live 140 years surviving in the depths and the bottom crevices of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight eels, you got to fight other crabs, other lobsters. You done made it and you got all these children running around here. You done survived the sharks, you done survived the turtles, you done survived octopus, squid for 140 years, right? To walk in a cage and get swooped up and get eaten by some humans who don't even live underwater yet. That's crazy, man. I feel sorry for that lobster, man. 140 years of survival. Gone. And he didn't even know it was a threat. He just walked into a cage, man. Seen a little food in there, walked into a cage, man, tried to get a little bite to eat and got snatched up by some humans who don't even live underwater.
like cutting a steak. That's how big this claw is. Tasty. Ready for the last item?
Let's do it.
So here it is, our final item of the video, a couple oysters. But before I say anything else, you're gonna wanna watch and listen very carefully. These are 10-year-old oysters. These are nearly impossible to find anywhere in the world. But here's the thing, oysters this old have a much higher chance of having a pearl inside. And the most expensive pearl ever is valued at $100 million. We are going to open one of these oysters. If it has a pearl inside, it's gonna be worth a lot, and I'm gonna send it to one of you.
We'll see.
Save that pearl for me, my friend.
No pearl, but I bought this $10,000 pearl. Go subscribe, and this is coming in the mail to one of you.
Hey, I'm already subscribed. Okay. All right, okay. So there you have it. Nick D. Giovanni showed y'all the rarest foods in the world. A lot of that stuff, you know, I ain't agreeing with none of that for real. I ain't paying that much money for food. No, hell no. No, I don't care. You know what? I guess I'm saying that because I'm not rich. But I kind of feel like if I was rich, I couldn't spend that much money on foods like that, knowing that people is dying of hunger. You know what I'm saying? People don't have nowhere to sleep. You know, I wouldn't sleep right. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't sleep right. But, you know, for the sake of this video, it's a great video. I liked it. If you like my reaction, you know, make sure you subscribe to your boy. I keep telling y'all it's free 99. Like, comment, subscribe, man, because I'm here. Shogun K, man. Come to the family, man. Be a part of the Ronin squad, man. I think that's what I'm calling it. I don't know, because I'm Shogun K. You know what I'm saying? I got to run with some Ronins, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, because, you know, it is what it is. But until next time, y'all. Peace.